UC Podcast, tapping in with Tucci again. Look like we got another special guest. I'm going to run the intro, hand it over to JP.
Oh, baby, you so juicy. Juicy. Yeah, yeah. Do you mind if I slide? You like the way I work you out. I don't mind if you tease me now. My lady, you deserve a crown now. I like it when you take it to the ground. Do your dance, mommy. Yes. Honey, I like the way you work for me. The way you move your ass got me going down. You got it, girl, you got it.
Everybody make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Check out the merch, bbcmerch.com. Let's introduce our guest.
Rico Savage from House Over Baaz.
Jacob Casas from House Over Baaz. Appreciate you guys having us on the podcast.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Don't forget our boy right here. Slowly.
Trey.
Trigger. All right. Shit, man. Real quick before we get into the shit, man, please share with our subscribers, man. Let them know who you are, what you guys do on your platform.
And shout your shit out, too.
Yeah, for sure.
We started off entrepreneurship. So whether it's from real estate, it could be health and wellness coaches, anywhere building credit. That's what we started off on. And then we do have DNRs with women, dating and relationship podcast.
What's up?
Yeah, so I started the podcast about a year and 4 months ago. I own a business, and I thought the best form of networking would be starting a podcast. I mean, podcast is like the biggest form of networking, right? So I decided to start the podcast, and basically I started with just entrepreneurship. And then as we kept going, I started building relationships. I got more work, building more relationships from my own business, and kept building my business up. And now we started diving into other things, dating and relationships. That's how we went with you guys.
What got you into that?
Which part?
The DNR.
So when we're at the bar, we're always talking to a lot of different females. We do our thing. I mean, and we would bring girls, back to the studio, or whatever, and hang out with them. And since we always talk to girls, why not bring them on and let them know
Pick
what's
their
up?
brain and shit.
Yeah.
So we started doing that, and it was fun, man. And it's something we do anyways. So why not just add it to the podcast?
Why
you know
not
what I mean?
monetize off of it?
Exactly. Make some money off it, and have some fun. Let's be real, and smash some chicks after that, right?
Wow. Telling them.
The guest. Shit, gonna get my man's in trouble right here.
Right.
Well, just me, just not Rico.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Oh, there you go, right there.
Cameraman.
So to start this off, man, like we saying, like when we doing like some self-improvement, talking to other men, trying to get everybody on track to the level where we're at, where we're trying to get to, everyone's still building every day. So what we do is pretty much taking stepping stones, like day by day, and we learning. Like, so for you guys, what would you guys share what is like one of the most top 3 things you can build with yourself on, like building a name for your family, for your last name, basically, like building yourself as a man. What 3 things are necessary?
Well, with me, I mean, doing and practicing and actually making it happen is a little different. But I always think right off the bat, I believe studying the Word of God. I do believe that should be like number one. I always see a lot better in my business, my family. I have 2 kids. So I do always see a lot better when I start studying and I pray and I read. I always see my life turning way better. I get more business. I can see like the fruits of my kids. I can see that they're doing better. I'm a better father. I'm a better business owner. So I think that is like one of the number one most important things. And staying disciplined. Staying disciplined is very hard, especially when you have a business. You're in charge of people. And I see people can get really narcissistic when they do that. I've seen a lot of it. I've been so humble because I almost lost my business a few times. So, and actually, it was really hard, but I think it's really good to be humbled when you own a business because
for sure. Because you can catch yourself on a high wave and you think that you're all in and you run into that bump, man, that'll wake you up and it will humble you yourself because you have to restart all over again. And then you kind of realize that like that maybe that wasn't the top of the pinnacle, you know what I'm saying? Like, and at the same time, same day I could be up one day, I could be like down the next. That's why I always, man, make sure when you're networking, you're taking care of people, man. Like try not to burn too many bridges.
Never burn a
like
bridge.
If it's only. I only say the only thing I would say is ever worth burning a bridge is if you got disrespected and you can't come back from it.
Yeah.
But other than that, like nah, man, like something always can be solved. It can be having a bad day. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say like keep your emotions in tight. Don't react off your emotions. You know what I'm saying? Take a little breather and you come back to it like later on because like bridges are needed, man. Network is really important.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I don't understand when people burn bridges.
Yeah.
Never made sense to me.
And so that's two, right? I think you know being disciplined at what you do, your business, and my business is really important to me. But I'm a father too, so so that I would say that's second, right? And then business. So so that would be the second one is being a father and really having to be disciplined in that as well because it is hard. You want to be a certain way that you're used to being and in front of them, and you start wanting like I can't say this, I can't. But it kind of starts rubbing off on you later down the line too, you know, with your friends and things like that. So I would say though for me, those are the three things that I would look to do.
How did you word it again? As far as
so like what are three things that you need to start building from like off of to build your last name?
For sure is how you carry yourself, because you can't have a bad name. Like your name is currency nowadays. Like it's a lot of stuff that I could do and places I can go if I walked in with no money in my pocket, just because of people.
I preach to my kids all the time, man, and I tell my homies like a lot of times, and a lot of part of success. A lot of times, it's not what you know, it's who you know. And I'm telling you, that shit goes far.
So it's that and just honesty and just and respect. You know what I mean? That goes a long way. Respecting other people and not thinking that you're better than them. Because like you said, Monday you could be up, and then Tuesday, that person could be the person that you're asking for help, and you treated them a certain way, and you never know what tomorrow can bring. You know what I mean? So for sure, it's respect and being humble and honesty.
Okay.
I mean, the moment you're honest with yourself and what you're doing, you know what I mean, and where you're going, everything else will fall into place, I think. For
sure, I agree with that. What would you guys say once you actually reach midway, building your name and stuff like that? What is worse to run through and ruin your name? Would it be somebody who's like portraying a lifestyle like the way they're living? They claim to get bitches, claim to fuck hoes all the time, claim to get money, and claim to like live a certain type of lifestyle, or the guy that's being a bum and not even like advancing himself and trying to apply himself? Somebody who's lying about it, or somebody that don't even try to try.
What's the worst look?
I'd rather you not lie about it and just be who you are. Yeah, and be who you are. But what type of energy does that bring you though? Like you got a homie that's just being a loser. He just dragging, just bumming all the time. But me, I'm the type of homie. I'm gonna tell you. And
Okay.
if you don't,
Okay,
and if you don't like take heed to it, like that, I'm gonna separate myself. Because it's gonna trickle over.
I'll drag you down.
You know what I mean? Or we're gonna end up getting into it and you moving away. Yeah,
okay, that's what I could expect that.
People don't like to be told about themselves.
Right, and then me, I can't be your homeboy if I can't tell you about yourself because we're not really friends at that point.
Exactly.
Because I want you to do the same thing to me.
Yeah, because my friends would tell me anything. If they are telling me, I feel like I must be fucking up. If
Right.
they're telling me.
Yeah.
I'm not feeling any type of way because they wouldn't go out their way and normally growing up or in our lives to like, tell me, oh, I'm being this because I don't hear that too often. But when it does come up, like if you have real homies, you should really take heed of that.
That part.
I mean,
True.
And they care.
Yeah,
It's true.
Yeah, that'd be hard for
a
me.
real friend will tell you the truth to your face.
For real.
Yeah, you definitely have friends that tell you.
Take
Yeah.
We talk about that all the time. I mean, yes, man, just make you a weaker person.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes you more of a narcissist as well too. And you need people around you that are going to put you in check. You know, and I can't stand having yes men around me. And when you own a business, that's what you have. So then I would hang out with my friends after, so I can be put back into my realm.
Yeah.
You
So
know
you
what
could
I'm
come
saying?
down off that.
Yeah. You got to have balance.
What would you guys say is more worse? Somebody who's just always hyping you up, like no matter what, or I mean, how can you tell somebody's being like really on the side, like a true supporter? Like, what's the difference between a yes man and a true supporter? Yeah, basically.
When they actually do tell you, like if you fuck up, yeah.
Because you kind of know when you're fucking up. If you're not too much of a narcissist,
You just don't give a fuck. You just don't give a
But
fuck.
do you think like a lot of people, man?
Especially
There's
if
a
no
lot
one's
of
telling
dudes.
you fucking up.
You're
There's a
right.
lot of dudes that be on the ego shit though, man, and don't really feel that they
Nah,
do.
the ego shit is real.
You gotta be really high off
There's a lot of people like that,
you
though.
going,
We know people
whatever
like that.
whatever wave you on. You gotta be real high off of it in order to think that you're not fucking up when you are fucking up. Like, because we all know.
The bad
right
thing
from
is, a
wrong.
lot of people are
Also
like
can go a
that.
lot of ways.
yeah, a lot of people
Your
are.
friend could tell you like you're fucking up, and you appreciate his honesty, but also you can be like,
I'm still gonna do it.
y'all know me. You know what I mean? So it can go a lot of ways. And then sometimes your friends, like I told him, but I love him for who he is. And like he fuck up. He's his own worst enemy, but he's never been a bad friend to me.
Right.
Okay, I can
So
see
how
that.
do you deal?
Yeah,
Like
I get what you're saying.
your friend, or you might be a bum, or they might be not motivated, and they might not have the same drive as you, but they're a wonderful friend to you.
Yeah,
but they're
I
their
got
own worst
some of
enemy.
those.
How did some people won't talk to that person no more and be like, oh, he just does this. I ain't fucking with him. But they were never a bad friend. They're just their own worst enemy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got a friend like that, man. He's a bum. And like a major bum, dude. He even said he wanted to come on the show as
Most people
representing the
have that
Baz. The Baz is the bad part. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So what's wrong with
That's
being a
the
Baz?
That's
You know what I'm
the
saying? What's wrong with that? You know what I
You a
mean?
follower, not a leader. That's what's wrong with it. You a follower.
I was like, what?
I mean, I get
wanted
at least
to
he proud of
volunteer
it
for
though.
that?
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? He holding his truth though. You know what I'm saying? He proud of his truth.
But I
I don't
but I
care.
love
What are
it.
you talking about, man?
He's been my friend since 9th grade, though. And you know what, though, dude? I'll be honest with you. Talking to him, like, because he's in a whole different world.
You
the
just
way
like
he
laughing.
thinks.
You just like laughing at him. That's why you keep him
that
around.
too.
You
right?
like laughing at
no,
him.
No, but I literally, like, when I talk with him, I'm always like, dang, man, like, he has a simple world, super simple world, and owning a business and being stressed out all the time. I'm gonna tell you, sometimes it's so nice to hear simple conversations, stuff that you wouldn't talk about anymore. It's like, I like, for me, it kind of keeps me balanced. I like things to keep me balanced. You know what I mean? And most of the time, people are gonna think, hey, this dude's probably not a good friend for around. Like low key, he's probably not. But I feel like for what I'm doing, and since I've known him for so long, 9th grade, dude, long time, right? So the simple world, I like to hear the stories sometimes. Like, I want to hear those simple stories because it's like, dude,
Something you don't do.
I
Your
Your
remember
days
the-
are so complicated.
yeah,
I
it's
get-
so fucking complicated.
Simplicity can be
Dude.
relaxing at times.
That's the one thing. People that want to own businesses and lead, that shit is not for the weak, man, at all.
It's not even for everybody. I know a lot of people feel like you can build yourself up
It's
to
hard
do it, but
as
some
fuck.
people just don't. You know what I'm saying? They just don't have.
Say
it.
the
But-
first year you will know.
Oh yeah,
First
for
year
sure,
you'll know.
for
First
sure.
2 years.
It's because like it makes people a lot of people like will crumble like when times get tough and they're like, fuck, I can't do this shit. Like, it's too much. They'd rather go get a clock in.
Yeah.
You fold them cards,
Yeah,
face
for
down.
real.
That's it.
But real quick, ask you a question based kind of not your situation with that you have to your homie and stuff like that. Can you guys define what it is for a man to be, I would say, fault to being too loyal?
Loyalty to a fault.
Loyalty to a fault.
Dude, I got no problem answering that because I was overly loyal to my friends. Like, to the point where I was just like, I don't care what anybody says. You know, I'm loyal to this dude. I'll die for this dude. That's how I grew up thinking. And later down the line, man, I had my best friend, dude. My best friend stabbed me in the back. But it was hurt. It hurt my business.
Oh shit.
Bad. And I almost went out of business for it. All kinds of stuff. So when I see that, I look at people for who they are, directly showing me who they are now. I'm not even going to be overly loyal to you. Day by day, I'm going to see who you are, directly who you're showing me you are now. Because as a friend like that, you kind of become blinded, man.
Yeah.
You know, almost like when you're in love with a woman, it's almost the same thing. Like, no, this is my boy. I don't care. I'll die for this dude. You know what I'm saying? I was that friend with a lot of people. I'm not like that with any of them anymore. Like, they need to show me who they are directly, and I'm going to pay attention, just like I do in business. I analyze everything. So I'm going to pay attention to how they move, how they act with me, what they do, and they talk.
Can you describe real quick so the viewers will understand, like, what does it take to, like, they feel like they're probably somebody that's bringing them down, but they don't know how to let go of that person. Like, can you describe, like, how the step that you had to take to be like, man, just in yourself and just
I literally just stopped talking to them. Like
one day did you change your number, you blocked them, or
And what I did was they called me and they would try to argue with me about stuff and situations and things like that. And basically I was like, man, I'm done arguing with you. I was having conversations, like legit hardcore conversations, and he was arguing with me. I said, listen, I'm not going to argue with you, man. I'm done. Like I'm not gonna sit here and argue with you anymore. I hang up with him. He would call me a few times. I'm like, look, dude, I'm just not feeling this no more. Like, dude, we go on. You talk to me. You're always trying to like manipulate the situation. Like, nah, man. Like, I don't feel that, dude. Like, you're not loyal. You're not a loyal person. I'm done with you, man. It is what it is. Like, I'm sorry, dude, but it is what it is. I've told a couple people that. My best friend.
I ask you, like how many people, like, to where you're standing right now at your age, like, how many people that used to be with you all the time and to be like, now they see you by yourself? Like,
dude, a lot.
Yeah?
A lot.
Over 5 people?
Yeah, over 5. Damn. And they were my boys. I'm talking about from high school, like to tight niche boys, dude. He's seen them all go. So he knows. You know what I mean? I was with them all the time. I was always with them, dude. And I was like, nah, man, it's right. I said it to their face though a lot. But I still let it kind of just ghost out after that. But I did tell them before it happened. I was like, yeah, dude, like you're a hater. Like I'm not cool with that. That's just weird. Like, how are you gonna be over here and be a hater with me? You know what I mean? Like, when do I hate on you?
Okay,
I don't ever hate on you. And then after a while, like he was just like, damn, like, what's up, man? What are you up to?
He was hating in your face or like through girls or business?
Not business, but girls and like, you know, behind the scenes of things. And some business behind the scenes things. So there's a few different ones that I was really loyal to. But after a while, you're like, dude, hey, I'm not gonna do that no more. So they just leave my life. And I feel like when you're doing something good, they just disappear anyways. Because you're like, yeah, they know you ain't feeling it no more. Yeah. So the energy's different. And they're just like, yeah, I'm just gonna leave this dude alone. Like, yeah. And it's kind of weird because I'm not that type of dude. They know I'm not. They know I'll argue with you first. Okay. But after I lost that first best friend, I've been like that ever since. Like, show me who you are directly every day. Like I gotta show up to work every day to keep my job. Yeah. Show me who you are, dude. Like, who are you to me? Are you really my friend or not? You know what I mean?
And that's the crazy thing. A lot of people, they say they're loyal, and they've been best friends for years and all this shit. Let them get in a fight. Let one of you, you know what I mean, at a bar somewhere, you get in a fight. It's easy to be loyal when everything is cool. Now when things is bad, let's see them be loyal.
Each other or fight?
No, I'm talking about outside. No, I'm like say like if one of my I've been plenty of times
like someone trying to fight you type shit, and they don't jump in, like just watch.
Hell no. That's been not over here. Either say you fight, go broke, or lose your car, and you will really see who your friends are.
No,
and that's funny that he said that
and you will see who your friends are.
Yeah, real shit.
Like when you choose this best friend, or if you choose these friends that you said you had all in your like past, like what was the moment that you chose for them to be your friends, and what action like made them? Is it just time spent together, and you're like okay, that's my friend? Because all my friends that became my best friends, we all fought together at some point. That was like the mark that made me feel like mine
wasn't really fighting. Well, it was almost fighting. Like, that's crazy how we was talking about earlier, using the N-word. And not being black. My best friend is Puerto Rican and Mexican. Yeah, and we both play basketball, and we were playing basketball, and one of the dudes got mad because he said nigga. Yeah, and he was like you can't say that. He was like you can't say it. I was like he can say whatever he wants to. It's my brother. Yeah, he was like your brother. I was like yeah, it's my brother. He can say whatever he wants to. So what's up? We want to fight? And he was and I looked over to my left. He was standing right there, ready to fight with me. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's the moment.
I say, pure point. Like we've been like where we grow up. Like let's say, like we childhood homies. That's where like if I feel like he's talking too much, like I'll throw the punch for him. Like I already know what's going on. I can read his body language. I already know like what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just how we roll. That's just how tight it is. Like it could have been like, hey man, remember the dude that we got into an altercation with? Yeah, man, I seen him at the mall, shit, man. So I pressed him. Like again, like we seen him again. Yeah, like, his beef is my beef. Like you know what I'm saying?
We know each other in 7th grade. So it's like that happened. Some dude was talking too much. He threw first punch. Like that's exactly what happened. Yeah. You know?
I've even told him before. We was I was like. I mean, like I said, use the word, but I was like, if anything happens, I'll do this.
He said, I'll kill for you.
Like type shit, like you know what I mean. That's because, and then it's been times when somebody did something to me at the bar. You remember the money shit at the bar? With he tried to make me pay for the shit.
Oh yeah.
He was ready.
I like to fight.
He was ready to kill him. I was like, just be cool. Like he's a hothead one though, but I'm like, let's just be cool.
You know, my thing isn't the fighting thing though, because I mean, I feel like I grew up around a lot of people that's what they do, fight. You know, so I feel like all my friends jump in a fight, but I think they really show you who they are when you start getting up. That's when they really show you, because they get jealous. A lot of people get jealous. So when they see you start moving up and they see people looking at you different, they see girls looking at you different.
See who
They
clap
see
for you. See who
Yeah.
congratulates you. Who actually shares your
Oh,
post.
dude, when you start-
shares your posts
how
and shit.
can you tell when somebody's really like showing you like love versus like just like
When
just because they like your picture, just be like
when they do when they do things without you having to ask for it.
okay.
That's for me. That's when I
Okay.
see it. When people genuinely like, I had somebody come up to me last night and say they was proud of us about the podcast, or when they post something and I didn't even ask them because
They shared it. Yeah.
a lot of times
Okay.
I have to
I get
ask.
you.
I have to ask people to do it.
Yeah, I feel you.
Well,
Same
you know
shit.
it's funny when you
Same
got a
shit.
business going or you got things going and they don't say nothing about it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I
Your
mean,
little
I'm the type
business.
of person that won't say anything. Yeah, I'm probably the person that won't say anything about my business. So I like to. I actually don't even want to talk about it, but you see the hater in them about it. Like if it gets brought up, they're kind of
You
like
feel it.
they're kind of
You
like
feel it.
they look away. They don't
They
want to
hit
talk
you with
about
the.
it.
Oh, so you still running that little business?
Yeah,
little
yeah.
I've seen both sides of the coin. I've seen friends that came up and were humble and they like shared the spoils with all their friends, and I see friends that come up and feel
actually
like they're better than all.
Yeah,
them.
actually shit on the
So
homies.
there's two sides of the coin. You can go either way,
Yeah.
and like it depends on like either how you're raised or the person you really are deep down.
And the main thing that I'm even still realizing it is that all that could be bypassed if we stop putting on everybody else how we would. You know what I mean? Everybody you're not gonna act like how I act.
That's the
You're
thing.
not gonna- you know what I
Everybody
mean?
has their role when they
Right.
when they on
You know
shit.
what I
feel
mean?
you.
I can't be mad at you for not being down for me as you know what I mean as I would want you to.
yeah.
I can't put it on you. A lot of people can't take that responsibility of being as loyal as me.
Yeah.
Because I'm loyal to the heights.
Yeah, I get you.
You might not be. I can't put it on you though. But I mean, I'm still not gonna be stupid and let you just do some dumb shit. Yeah. But I can't put it off on you. You know what I mean? At that point, it's my fault.
I get you. At what point though do you cut it off though?
Once I want to put my hands on you.
Okay. Shit, man. I don't know. This been tough shit. Me and the homies to get a little cool little box in real quick. Man. We keep pushing. But
it's like in certain like I shouldn't have to want to put my hands on you because I'm trying to get. Hey, bro, just nigga, you can't drive. That's not drive. Like,
Okay,
you drive,
okay.
and I'm sitting here, and you ready to. And you
I
ready
was
to
say, yeah, we do
and you ready
that.
to- Right, and we ready to fight, and then but once it happens like 3 times,
Okay,
nigga,
okay,
we
yeah,
can't
yeah.
hang out no more.
Yeah.
Nigga, you gonna kill me? You
I
gonna
get
go to
you.
jail?
Okay.
I can't
Now
do it
it's
no
a
more.
problem.
That was a problem.
Yeah.
It's like
When it's consistent, okay,
not
okay.
the first time,
I get
but
you.
yeah.
Consistent. Yeah, no, I feel like our friends group, like we have respect like that. Like we actually, I say example. One time I bet on the damn Lakers game. Lakers ended up fucking winning the championship. I'm like, man, fuck. Homie came through. He's like, oh shit, hey, Chris, what's up, man? You here? Nigga, where my money at, man? I'm like, man, you know what, man? I ain't paying you, nigga. He's like, oh, nigga, what? Oh, you ain't gonna pay you, man. I need to run
He got
that
mad,
fade
man.
then.
He got-
But it was more like the homies in the house pumping it up. Like, oh, you heard him say he ain't gonna pay you? He's like, oh, no, I got him. What's up, man? Come on, man. He's like, let's go outside real quick. Like, if you ain't gonna get my money, let me get that fade real quick. I'm like, all right, then let's go. Like, go downstairs and then box it out real quick and come back upstairs. We done. Like, it's
That's
cool.
some cold shit. I'm not paying you, and I beat you up.
That can turn a friend into an enemy pretty quick.
But at the end of the day, it's on some shit like, man, like I ain't gonna let him just like run me like that. So everybody else
I
can
needed
do that
that
to
money
me.
and I got my ass
But it's certain friends. It's only certain friends that you can do that with.
Yeah.
though.
Yeah.
So we all know, but yeah, at the end of the day, like me, is if I'm repeating the same thing and have to tell you the same thing, like, and I'm trying to help you,
I get you to the
then
consistency.
I can't. We can't be friends no more. I gotta separate myself.
With me on that, oh, go ahead. Sorry, with me on that though, man, I really don't let it get that far anymore. Like I just, as soon as I start seeing weirdness and stuff like that, like I've been through this too much, you know what I mean? And I analyze things like very carefully now. It has to do with my business and losing friends and things like that. So I really feel like I just analyze things so much where I'm just like, nah, this dude, he's doing too much, or I can tell something's up with this guy, and I just kind of leave him alone.
Okay.
That's it, you know.
Stay a little bit on the friendship thing, man. We're gonna bring the girls into it. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. Like we all the same age group. I don't know about dudes nowadays. You know what I'm saying? I make business connections. I really don't make too many friendship connections. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just hard. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, like we go too many years back. That like once I develop like a business connection, that like I network to where like if it's longevity, you know what I'm saying? Like I'll count you as like you can hit me anytime and we take care of business just like I treat you just like my homies. But
I like that. That was actually really cool that you said that.
yeah,
that's dope. Actually,
that's the way you have to do it. But like, how common is it for a man to want a girl so bad he puts either his homie down or the next man down to one up himself. Like he put him down so he could, to make himself
I
look
couldn't
better.
even tell you because I don't do no shit like that. That's some
Yeah,
that's
that's wild to me.
But
There's dudes that do that.
but how often have you heard that?
I've heard
It's
that shit a lot.
happened to me.
Yeah.
Oh, it's happened to you?
Oh yeah.
It's happened to me where niggas will literally have, and that's crazy. So him and probably like 2 other dudes I actually like hang out with. So I have all homegirls. I'm not like the ones I call my homegirls. I don't smash none of that. So niggas, they all that be trying to get at them. They tell me what they saying about me. I'm like, you know, so and so don't
What's
like
the point of
that.
that if you was in the trying to smash?
But niggas think just because I'm hanging out with a whole bunch of baddies,
that he has a
smashing-
shot.
Yeah, I'm smashing all
So
of
they're
them.
gonna try to ruin the chance before he even gets a chance.
Right, they think I'm smashing her. Gotcha, bitch. Yeah, right. Little do you know, I'm not even. I could, but I mean, they're friends though, and they come in and be telling me like, "Hey, you know, so Rico, this and that." I'm like, "What?" Like, and I'm smiling at me in front of my face, like we just dapped it up 20 minutes ago, and then they see, 2 days later, 2 days after, they be like, "Hey, you know, so and so don't like you."
Whoa, damn! You go to that extent, I'm gonna have to have a talk with you. If somebody said that, I'd be like, "What?"
Whole conversations are you know so and so. He tried to tell me like, "Hey, I don't know why you hanging out with him." I'm like, over some ass, nigga. Like, over some ass. But when you get in a fight, you
real
looking
out
at me.
there.
She ain't gonna help you fight, nigga. Like, like
Oh, that's bad.
over butt, nigga. Like, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah. You know what's funny is when I was younger, I feel like a lot of my friends didn't do that at all. Now that I'm older, I feel like a lot of these motherfuckers do that. And I get now, it's like
They was
dude,
raised wrong.
and the guys I know can pull. Why are you? But the thing is, though, it's like they want them all. So it's like, how are you doing this when you can pull
It's enough out
constantly?
here.
Or it's
Like-
like I feel like I look better than you, so I should be able to fuck you.
Yeah,
Fucking
yeah.
I'll
That's
do that
literally
shit
what
too.
it is, dude.
Yeah.
And I
Like it's
call
owned,
him
like
out.
he's owned to you. Like,
And I called him out, like, "Hey, dude, you literally were just talking to this girl. Like, why are you over here bugging? You know what I mean? Like, dude, you can have her. This is all fun for me. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not over here, like, I'm not trying to marry this chick. You know what I mean?
Fuck,
We're at
nigga,
the
I ain't gonna
bar.
get mad. What the fuck?
Yeah, we're at a bar.
I got a
Like, you know what I'm
question.
saying?
So you got a homie, right? So what's worse, to have a homie who just don't get no chicks, or that lies on his dick? That swears that he be fucking all type of
Oh, lies. I don't like that. I'd rather have a homie that don't get no.
They don't get no pussy.
You got a few of those too. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's crazy. Why would you even lie? Like, just say you didn't hit, nigga. Like,
I
Yeah,
mean,
niggas be
every mission you're not gonna complete.
But
I mean, just
sometimes dudes try to impress other dudes and be like, yeah.
because honestly, you
That's
know,
gay.
like, but you know,
or
why you trying to
like
don't impress me? Impress the bitch. Like, that's gay. Nigga, you gay. Like, why would you do that? Why you trying to impress me? I'm not about to give you no high five.
everybody
Like,
around him get pussy.
Yeah,
Right.
dude.
So sometimes there's niggas that everyone around them get it, but they
But
don't. So they be trying to like.
but I think it's because
get
like
in
as
with the
as you
and I
look,
know
as
my
you look
homies
at,
too. Like, I know you lying, nigga. You know you don't get no ass. Nigga.
Exactly.
but I think it's because like obviously like, it's a status symbol type thing. Let's do gets he gets a bunch of bitches, he get money. It's a status thing. So
Yeah, I mean,
I think that's why they
I
do
can't
it.
get it, but I see you just want to fit in.
Yeah.
And sometimes people do it the wrong way. But it's like
Most
nigga,
chicks
like,
can read that right up front though.
he's like, I'm fucking gang of bitches. Yeah, they're all nigga like bigger than you. Like, like of course I could fuck her. I could fuck her too.
Like, you're fucking a lot of bitches that I wouldn't fuck.
Right.
So.
It's quality over quantity, nigga.
That's nasty.
I like that. That one.
That was Herbert. That was Herbert. Remember at the Ferris wheel?
oh man,
Niggas, it's getting worse too. It's like it's a pandemic.
that's crazy. Man.
It's getting worse. That's for sure.
For you guys looking into your homies or just men as they do it periodly, is it bad to give women gifts?
Wait, what? Is it bad for guys to give women gifts?
Yeah, say like she's not your girl, but I known you like that's the same girl from like 5 months ago. Like I know y'all ain't like committed, but yeah, she your chick. You know what I'm saying? You smash her here and there. You guys go places. Is it bad for you to gift her shit?
I think it depends on the person, the intentions. Like, okay, so if you're a simp and you're giving gifts out, yeah, you know what I'm saying? But if you know your boy
get
is not a
something.
simp, if you know your boy is doing it, because, you know, he's not a simp, he doesn't get played like that.
Gifting could be calculated too.
But don't
Yeah.
you? But isn't it a gift to be appreciated?
okay, for
Right. When you're doing it,
example,
there's some simps that do
it
it
that way.
differently.
Okay.
I'm not gonna buy her a gift to hit.
There's a twist that you can put on this. So, for example, let's say you meet a girl, she's cute, you go on a date, but you know she has a kid. you bring a gift for something for the kid.
Oh, for the kid.
Something and be like, oh, I know you have a kid. This is for your
Well,
daughter.
he's
when you
doing.
get home.
He's doing that.
Like,
He's doing that to get. He's
Yeah,
doing
see,
that to get
fuck
in.
that. I ain't doing that.
I'm buying.
I'm not gonna even acknowledge
But
that
I'm
kid.
saying, being that thoughtful, and she telling you she had a kid, and you just take a color book, and there's some crayons in there.
But it's a reason why. It's a reason why he's doing that. Though.
He's trying to get between those cheeks.
But that's genius, though.
Yeah,
FPS,
but
like,
it could backfire, and she expects it all the time now.
I love it. Did you do that?
This nigga walked in with a whole Fisher Price basketball court. Walked in, he didn't even call the baby by his name. He walked in and said, "Hey, Junior, come here, come here, Junior."
I
love it, man. I love it.
Give gifts that might be beneficial.
I love your reason,
later
though.
on.
Of dying.
To switch it around, would you do it after you? Would you do it once you already hit? Like once you already got what you.
Hey, that's a good question. He's like, nah.
That nigga face when like, oh.
That nigga get a little controller or something.
He'll get the basketball. He won't get the hoop. You know what I'm saying? He'll get the basketball. He won't get the hoop.
That
Though.
depends on the mama.
Right. Buy him a PS2 and shit.
Have you done it before?
What do you mean?
I mean, yeah.
Hey, you gotta do the one. You heard him.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Done what?
I need some clarification on this.
Another one.
That's right.
Have I given gifts? Yeah, I've given gifts before.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's okay to give gifts after I already hit. That's when I'm just giving it just to be like, just to be nice. Now, I will never buy gifts to get ass. Like, I mean, well, I mean, if you consider like dinner and all that shit, then other than that, but that's not a gift though.
All girls gifts, yeah. But like, if the vibe is a vibe, like if that little vibe's a vibe, she's a vibe.
That little vibe,
yeah. Some chicks are a vibe.
Okay.
Some chicks are a vibe.
All right, hold on.
Chicks you kick it with are a vibe.
I love it.
Are a vibe. And
Let me set up a scenario. Let me set up a scenario. So you got a chick, say you smashed 2 or 3 times. It's been 30 days. Y'all chill. Say, I call it it's red ribbon week. You know what I'm saying? She pulled up on the period like she ain't. You wasn't gonna smash, but she cool enough. She hanging out with you. She mentioned like, damn man, like I forgot I drove over here on E and shit like that. And she start complaining about like she's short, she needs some money.
Bitch, you should have stayed home if you knew you had no gas.
You had already smashed a couple times and she cool. Is it a simp move to here's a dub? Like,
No.
And she on her period?
You're a grown ass
yeah,
man.
like you was.
Come on, man. Let's not be ridiculous here. You're a grown ass man.
Come
with a
on,
job.
man. You
No,
know
but
how
if I already hit and we chilling,
Yeah.
That means
we
she
cool.
drove over there knowing she was on E to see you.
Yeah.
What kind of nigga is like, come on, let's be real. You can't give her a
You be an asshole, nigga. This is what that
She
is.
was willing to come see you on E, my nigga. Like, come on.
So you saying we should give her the money?
Man, you niggas.
See, we're thinking.
But this is why I say though. You're saying like we can't all assume that now. We all not the same. Like I said, we know each other so many years. We not the same. Like,
No.
This is why we get along.
yeah, that's what.
She
This is
might,
why.
she might get $20, man. That's all she's gonna get.
You said 20.
But you would give it to her though.
If I'm saying, if I even do, you know.
No,
what
but
I'm
like you
saying?
hear her talking like she's struggling with. Is it bad to give it to her?
Fuck that bitch.
Man, I
don't
get
give a fuck
price picks $20 when I be trying to hit these wins.
Nah,
Like,
if
what
I
the heck?
Yeah,
already hit and she coming up.
You ain't giving no girl a dub.
No, that's why I said when you said a dub, I was like, you do a dub. But unless we like,
Give you enough to get
unless
home.
we like really like,
His
cool,
eyes were like this.
I'm gonna tell you
if
that.
we cool, if we actually cool.
I'm gonna tell you why now.
I mean, I want to see you.
These
Then,
answers
yeah.
is why y'all not getting top. Right, y'all probably get halfway top. Because young niggas ain't giving that dub up before you hit. If you give it up before you hit,
But
but you finally do,
Those first 2 times already been throwing that shit out.
I had a girl running for mayor try to buy me a house in downtown Riverside, 6-bedroom house.
Where that?
In Riverside?
Like, she's crazy, dude. She was
I told
so.
you
Where
he never completed the mission.
Yeah, I was like, dude, I don't.
Where that?
He never completed the mission.
Yeah, I was with her. This is
I'm
not
like,
that long
Give
ago.
us a short story real quick. Like a little bit of the journey. Where'd you go left or right? Where'd it fall off?
Nothing.
Yeah, he's always trying to get me to take all this money from these
Another
girls.
one.
That's what
No,
he-
it's not. But the
Hold
point
on,
is,
let me explain.
if you're
explain
that
my
could've
thing.
been-
That could have been
I
a
don't
good
need-
networking tool.
I know, but let me
What?
explain.
You
I
feel
don't
me?
need a woman's. I have my own business. I don't need their money. She's used.
offering
Hold
it.
on. Let me just say.
Offering
No,
it.
but hold on. Let me
not
say
taking
though,
shit. She
this
giving it
girl
to
was
you, nigga.
crazy.
What
She
are
was
you talking
watching
about,
me
bro?
sleep. She was nuts, dude. She was Middle Eastern. Right, she was psycho.
She was worried about it. She
and
wanna make sure you still breathing.
She already had a lot of money, so the thing is she was used to basically
Controlling.
manipulating and controlling men, and she couldn't control me. And so she wanted me closer to her because she lived in Riverside. She said, "I'll get you a 6-bedroom house." It was literally like on the next block from her house. And I said, "What?" I said, "I'll go there. I'll live there when I
In my name,
have my
right?
kids." But my kids go to Claremont. So I'm like, I'm not gonna be going back and forth. I'm just gonna have to go back and forth. I'm not gonna be just there all the time. She flipped, dude. She wanted complete control. No woman's gonna have control over me. So I said, yeah, you could buy the house. I mean, I'll go up in there. She's all, put in your name, everything. I said, cool, I'm cool. She's like, I'll buy it for you right now. But the thing is, she didn't end up going through with it because I told her I'm not gonna be staying there full time.
I would have.
You know what I mean?
I would have been in that fifth bedroom.
In my name too.
Put that mannequin in the window.
Did that Home Alone shit?
She would buy me all kinds of shit. Like, she was on, dude. And he was like, keep her, dude. When girls are crazy, I just don't keep them for.
You don't
being
want to be on
crazy.
Discovery ID. You know what I mean?
That's not even the point. I will never be with somebody unless I'm like actually like him every day and not.
Dude, he was afraid of her.
He said like him every day.
He was scared of her. Hey, he even goes, man. She was
No,
crazy.
because the way right. And so if you but you stayed though.
She'd watch me sleep, dude.
Right, and you stayed. So if you stayed, make it.
Man, you corny.
Dude, she had a fat ass. I love that.
Right,
dude.
and you didn't get nothing out of it.
And you could have had a 6-bedroom house.
No
I only keep them
clothes.
from around about 3 months. And then I got to move them out, dude. If they start getting, especially that's when you can tell if they're getting a little crazy.
Okay.
Right, so
You
keep
know?
them around because you said she had ass, right?
Nah,
so
man.
keep hitting and get some J's out of it.
I hit as long as I could. That's what I did.
Yes.
I did as long as I kept her on as long as I can tolerate this shit, and then I had to let her roll. You know what I mean? Yeah, he's all man. I wear size. He was trying to get some too.
Yeah, you got damn right. 5-bedroom house. She can afford some
Okay.
J's. Yeah.
So, can y'all just give us 3 features of a woman that's a keeper?
Shit, loyalty. That's the main one. Shit, and honest. And shit.
things are hard to find.
You're saying features or
And supporting?
like qualities like
Yeah,
that.
qualities.
Or you mean, like,
Qualities.
body?
No, yeah.
Okay, so not ass.
Personality qualities. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, loyalty, not being a hoe, man. They cannot be a fucking hoe.
Okay, at what limit, what body count describes a hoe?
I don't even want to know your body count.
But the age.
That's how I be the same.
I don't
shit,
ask
man.
you.
I don't want to know
care.
your body count.
So-
it's
so-
pointless to ask. It's pointless.
So sorry, but like being.
Dumbest question ever.
10 times out of 10, they
I'm
gonna
never
lie
gonna-
anyway.
So how you gonna know she a hoe though without knowing
Well,
about you?
you can see. So me, so if I want to know that, I'm gonna say, hey, instead of like how you said the whole, hey, I'm here at this place. I want pull up so that way you ain't gotta
And you can see how she interacts with people.
and interacts with people because I've literally like the old girl that came out with us when I was hanging out with us with Eddie and I said she came out with you. She what I brought her out. I'm at the bar to the left of me is 2 dudes. She's sitting there having a whole conversation.
And she's supposed to be there with you.
That's how you got to
First time I brought her out. So I mean, that's how I could see.
She had no ass anyway, though.
But, right, but me asking you like, hey, how many people you slept with?
Yeah.
It's gonna turn me off before I even try.
get
Before
you.
I even
turn her
I
off.
feel you.
right, and she's like, why you asking? Because I don't want her to ask me, but she can ask me if she wants to. She gonna, like, I'm a lie and you gonna lie too, so we both gonna lie. So what's the point of asking her? It's how you act.
Okay, I
At
guess.
the end of the day.
So her behavior is
Yeah.
what you mean.
Values are very important, though, if you think about it. Like, because values will determine their behavior anyway. So when I had a girl, she had really great values. I was married to her. That's why I married her. You know what I mean? Her values were extreme. Like, she was just wanted to be. But the thing is, though, she was spoiled, so she argued a lot. That's another story. But her values is very important. Not being a hoe, loyal. You know what I mean? I think those are like the biggest thing.
Yeah.
You know, and I do really believe her spirituality, because if especially if you have a family, that's all built off that, man.
Okay.
I think that's huge.
What if she values? I know it's a bad thing, but what if she values material shit, but she's ambitious?
I think that's cool.
That doesn't.
She's ambitious
She's
to get her own bag, but every single time she
but
get a
is
bag,
she
she
in
buying
movement,
material
though?
shit. All
Every
the
time she get a
ain't
bag,
really
she buy a
saving,
bag.
she ain't investing, she ain't
it's not-
putting.
it's
Okay,
not- it's not
but
gonna
is she
fail.
moving hard? Is she doing things like she
But she's
making?
not
Is,
doing
is
it.
But
it-
she'll
is it
move hard.
building?
She'll move hard to buy the
Just to get
Birkin,
that.
but
Okay, then
yeah,
no.
she ain't.
If she ain't keep going like this, like leveling up more and more,
Like she don't
then-
give a fuck about her apartment. She just packing her
She went
apartment
from a
with-
Gucci purse to
Oh,
a
hell
Birkin
no.
bag. Nigga, she moving up.
That's a 3-monther right there. That's a
her mind has
3-month
moved
girl.
up. Yeah.
That's a 3-month girl.
But it's not even
man.
3 months. It's not even 3 months. I'm gonna keep her around for however long you know what I want to. I'm just not gonna take her serious.
I tell him I love him though, so it's 3
Yeah,
months.
see, that's that shit. That's that shit. This makes sense.
Man, you corny. He want to end up on one of them motherfucking TV shows and shit. Was that shit
That's why I
snapped and
said-
shit?
that's
Like,
why I said you
this
wanna
nigga
watch it.
stupid.
Watching you sleep.
So much. Oh my
question
God,
is-
look at you.
My question is like, okay, she buys all these bags and she grinds for her stuff. Like, that's her own life, but like, what they do in their own life has nothing to do with me. It's however we are when we kick it with each other, and you're cool as fuck, you can stay on the team as long as you're cool.
That's why I said as long as
You know what I mean?
it don't have to be 3
I don't
months. You
see,
can be
like whatever.
But
she
like
does,
team
and she's
or-
not moving
or-
up, like I'm not trying to make you my girl, but like
Okay, there it is.
I've had friends for years.
Yeah.
Never been in relationships, but like
I thought it was to make her
they
your
were
chick.
cool as cool. And
Yeah.
I never made some of my chicks, but like we're
But
still
if
cool.
but if she was doing that, would she be wifey material?
But see, some like what they're not looking for wife.
The deflection.
no, but he's
So like, my thing is like if you're not looking for wifey and they do that, like why does it matter if she does that?
True.
Like, I'm not even looking.
You,
for a wife.
you just want to fall in love, huh? I just saying.
If I'm saying that, I'm not even looking for a wife, and then
No,
writing all the
no,
facts,
no.
like she can do whatever she wants. But when we kick you, like she's cool as fuck.
So tell me, what is the difference of like how you said that she went? What's the difference of her being friendly and being like a hoe? Flirty.
She just basically needs to shut the fuck up around your boys.
I want my bitch rude.
yeah. She shouldn't even be answering dudes' questions. Like when a dude's coming
What
up
if,
to him trying
what
to
if it's your
spit at
homie?
them.
You bring a girl in,
Well,
and
yeah,
she's
homies
cool.
is
She's cool with
different,
Rico.
but she's like, "Hey, that's great, cool." And she needs to flex.
She's short with him.
They did be short.
She better not be short with me.
Okay, but look at
We're gonna be like,
yeah, but look at she's being the chick he brings being short with Rico, and he'd be like, "Hey man, I don't like her attitude." Like,
Well,
yeah.
it's a way. I mean, it's a way that you do it.
Oh, you
'cause
check your girl anyway. Yeah.
It's a way you can do it. It's like, you know what I mean. Like if we're somewhere, and my homeboy comes up to me, and you know what I mean.
Yeah.
There's no reason why you should get this nigga a hug. You know what I mean? Like even though you just
our friends, our homegirls. I mean, our girls hug our homies.
We'll put it this way: if I met you before the person, then it's different. Like if me and her
Like you introduce
have the same friends,
Yeah,
then
okay.
it's different. Now if you don't even know this man at
Okay,
all,
okay,
and you've
I
only
get
met him
you.
a couple times with
Yeah,
me,
yeah.
there's
I
no
get you.
reason why you know what I mean. Are y'all talking to each other by yourselves like somewhere like often like we at a party like you know what I mean? No, for what?
Huh,
That's weird because
I have a different take.
it's going because it's a door. It's going.
I think because our mentality is like,
Like,
we
niggas
because
gonna
my-
at the end
my
of the
baby mama
day,
was a
and,
bartender, so I had to like.
but that's different. That's her job though, and put it this way, I guarantee you, she's been turned off by half of these niggas by what they do. That's why she's not even
But
there.
for me, I feel like a female and a male can have a conversation without like it always have to be.
See, but
Dude,
I
most of
think
the
so.
time
at the
it
end of the day,
doesn't
though.
because
Like,
we
if-
end up fucking.
My bitch
That's
can
it.
talk to whoever she want because she knows who she leaving with. So like, I don't give a fuck who you chat with, as long as it don't look disrespectful or I don't catch it disrespectful. You can talk to whoever the fuck you want. But like, I know who you fuck you leaving.
No,
with.
but I'm talking about,
They can
our
enjoy
home,
you
your
now.
home.
Well,
your
let me give you an
homies, though.
example. Let me give you an example. Right, I was with. Okay, we one of the guests we had on the podcast. He brought his wife to an event. She was trying to smash one of the guys that was there the whole time. They were just communicating the whole time. Basically, sitting on the couch like this. The husband was just mad that he's walking around acting like he's on the phone, acting like he's busy doing things. We're at their house, and she's just face to face, not even acknowledging her husband, not doing anything. And he's even like, dude, she even told him, hey, do you want to dance? At his house, in his backyard. And he's like, no, I'm not going to dance with you. You know what I'm saying? He's like tripping. But she was bad. He's like, dude, I would. You know, he ain't my friend. But when you shouldn't be. You know what I mean?
One of those.
I don't know this nigga.
Just to see her, even before we knew exactly what she was doing, we knew what she was doing.
Okay.
You know what I mean? She's sitting there face to face having a conversation with another man. That's bullshit. You know what I mean?
She knew she can get away with it, obviously.
Because he's a simp. He's
Okay,
like,
so there
I'm
you
not
go.
accepting none of that.
In
Take
the
your ass
story.
upstairs.
yeah, I would have been like,
She knew what she can get away with. That's why she pulled it.
Yeah.
So obviously he was a.
but he should have
beta
known.
cut.
But he should have known that before he married her. You know what I'm saying? He should have caught. a
Well,
lot
no,
of this shit.
but sometimes, everything you don't know, you never know a full
probably made
full
him a-
person. When she probably wasn't doing that back then.
Yeah,
Or you know what I mean? You never know. She probably wasn't doing that back
She had
then.
big ass titties. She was
She just
doing
made him a cuck. She just made him a cuck. That's it. That's all that happened. That's all it was.
All right, look, we go that way. Everyone get their say so and shit like that. We'll do last question. We'll start here. We'll go around.
Shit.
Last question is gonna be: you as a man, stand on your last name. Your legacy is what it is. If you to finish out this world, you can only pick one or the other. You rather be respected in the world, or you rather be feared in the world. Good. And why?
I know my answer. It's easy.
I'd rather be respected.
Why respect?
You get more out of respect than fear. More loyalty out of fear or out of respect.
I like that.
Okay.
Never heard it like
If
that.
you fear,
but I like
if
that.
you fear someone, eventually you or somebody you gonna plot with somebody to take that nigga out or some shit. Like, man, fuck this nigga.
That's what I was thinking too.
If you respect you, I ain't gonna do nothing to you, nigga. Cool. I respect your ass.
Mine is fear, because you could.
You're the nicest guy ever.
No, I'd rather be. No,
He'd rather be feared. If you gotta pick
I'd
one or
rather
the
be
other.
fair. I mean, because like, at the end of the day, sometimes people are a wolf. I mean, are wolf in wolf clothing. You know what I mean? Just to survive. Sometimes, you know what I mean.
I get you.
But I'd rather be feared, because you could be you could be loyal to me and still steal from me, and want, you know what I mean. But if you fear me, you gonna fall.
You'll know better because you know something's gonna happen.
You're gonna fall in line, and you're gonna respect me because of your fear.
It could go either way.
And the whole thing about we gonna team up and get this nigga.
Yeah.
But if you're a real leader,
That's why they fear you.
right. If you're a real leader, you going, first of all, if you treat most leaders that have been taken out, is because they didn't treat the niggas under them right.
Yeah.
You gotta treat the niggas under you right.
But wouldn't that be
everybody will
respect?
fall in line.
That would be respect, because you respect the niggas under you.
No,
that's
I'm
how I feel.
treating you right.
Yeah.
You know
Taking
what I
care of
mean?
you. Yeah.
Because you can respect a motherfucker all day and still sleep with his girl. You can steal from him. You know what I mean? You can set him up. You respect him. But if you fear him, none of those three things is gonna happen.
I think the opposite, because I think with respect comes a little bit of fear, but with fear comes no respect.
Yeah.
Nah. I don't respect you.
My thing is about respect. Like, if I respect
need-
him, I would never fuck with his chick. Not because I fear this nigga, because I respect him.
Right. Okay. So
I think some respect comes with fear.
If you was
I think a real respect comes with some bit of fear, for sure.
some.
Well, yeah.
But
Fear don't come with no respect.
Is it
at all.
enough? Would you? If somebody told you if you killed this person, that you might get caught, like, would you do it if you knew it was a possibility that you can get away with it?
What do you mean if you might get caught? Like,
would you kill somebody if you could get away with it?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Right. Now,
like at the end of the day, like, I wouldn't do nothing if I would get caught. Like, I would make sure I wouldn't get caught. Like,
right. Now, you wouldn't do it at all now if you knew you would get
So
caught.
he's talking about the probability of it.
So the
I would still
probability
do
of
it
you,
depending
so
on
the
what they
probability
did.
of you crossing a motherfucker that you fear is gonna be zero, versus whether you respect him a little bit, but
Well,
you don't
you
fear him.
fear
Because that
them.
switch, you can flip it real
But
quick. The respect to
but
turn
on the
off and
flip
go.
side,
Like,
you fear them because of your own safety, so you got to get rid of them.
No, you don't have to.
it don't work like that.
So you'll get rid of your boss. If this nigga was paying you $10,000 a week, you'll get rid of your boss.
I don't fear my boss.
That shit.
No, but what I'm saying is, if a
That
boss
shit happens in the mafia all the time. They take out their boss to move ahead.
No, but see, but that's
And they fear their boss, but they end up taking their ass out.
because something happened where
And they still respect their boss, but they still take their ass out. So it could go either way. It just depends on the person.
That was the thing. That person
is levels in it. You can't.
in the group had been mistreated.
Yeah, you
So
can't
I'm
because you
thinking
can't kill certain people.
like Tyson, Floyd, John Wick. Like, they're feared and respected at the same time.
They're more feared though.
They're more
Tyson's
feared.
more feared for
more
sure.
feared
Because you don't want to get in the ring for that reason.
Right.
That's a good analogy, but I kind of think it goes the other way.
Would you
there.
steal from Tyson if you know this
But
nigga
see,
was
like, Ali and
like
Frazier-
punching your mouth? Right.
Ali and Frazier
And Mike Tyson's a little
didn't fear
crazy.
each other, but they, in some way, you got to.
Because Mike Tyson,
Who would you?
they know Mike Tyson would do
so
something crazy.
you respect Mike Tyson and you respect your homegirl. Now, which one would you steal from? If you had to choose.
Well, both of them. If I think I get
No,
away with it, I'm
you
gonna
re-
steal.
you
Tyson
res-
got the
you-
more
no, watch this.
expensive
You-
shit.
You respect,
He always does that. Watch this.
You respect both of them. Which one would you steal from? Your homegirl or Tyson?
That has nothing to do with fear.
It does have to do with fear. You wouldn't. You wouldn't steal from
No,
Tyson.
but
'cause
I
Tyson
get what he's
would be
saying
different.
because you know the bitch wouldn't do nothing to you. That's what I'm saying. You know the bitch.
Fear.
Fear is a choice. Consequences are reality.
I didn't do half of this shit because I know my parents
Fear
gonna
is
beat the
a
shit out of me. It wasn't about respect because I had a kid. I didn't know.
Nah,
what
it's because I didn't want to get my
respect
ass
was.
whipped.
I didn't do a lot of shit as a kid because I knew I was gonna go home and get my ass whooped.
He's
Fear
getting the
is a
point.
choice. Consequences are reality. I know cousins.
And the reality is, if you
I knew cousins that wasn't scared to get a whooping, but they knew they were going to get one,
Because
so
they
they were going to do it
respect their
anyway,
parents.
and they're going to get that whooping
Because they were scared though.
But
Man.
That's what
It's
I'm saying.
fear.
Like, it's fear.
That's fear.
Fear will make you fall in
roll with
line.
fear.
Fear will make you fall in line nigga quick.
so I'm gonna
Respect won't.
so back in the day I would have went with respect, but I don't look at that like that anymore because of how I look at people now. So I would say fear because I want people to when I go into business with somebody or I'm doing business with somebody, I want them to fear me.
That they know how you
I
get
want
down
them to
with
know
your
that
shit.
if
They may
fuck
not
with
like
me
them,
at
but they
any
have to-
way, that I will come at them hard. I can come at them physically. I can come at them mentally. I can come at them with lawyers. I can come at. They know that they're gonna have to fight for their fucking life to win this battle.
So to make them pick a different battle.
The Attila the Hun analogy, basically, everyone has to, you fear your.
Like they're gonna be like, damn,
Down, yeah.
they can respect me. It's like, let's say I go into business with them, and they just respect me. They still think, oh, maybe I can get over on this.
But is that really
But if they
respect?
fear me, they're gonna be like, I'm never gonna come at this motherfucker. He's always ready. He has lawyers up the ass. This motherfucker will come at me hard and try to take everything.
So they're afraid to do it.
I want them to
They're only afraid.
Not afraid like
they're afraid of the consequences. Like he said,
I don't have to be like shivering.
I only
If you don't
need.
respect them, you can still
Yeah,
do
but-
what
but
you
I
do.
only-
how many motherfuckers are afraid of getting fired from their job, but they still
check this
stealing
out.
money out the fucking
But check
cash
this out.
register?
I only need a small amount of people to respect me. I want the majority to fear me. I only need a small amount of people
the same.
to respect me. I don't care. I don't need respect from everybody. I'd rather
You don't
have
have
fear
to-
me
you don't have to respect me.
and just a small amount to respect me.
Yeah. All right. Everybody has their own beliefs. Then I asked that question, man, because it actually makes you stand on your own two toes, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? It lets you be. That's the type of man that you are, is what it is. That's why I asked that question. So, I mean, 2 out of 3. I say. Like,
It was still good. I
like.
like their analogies on it.
I mean, I would.
You know what I'm saying?
I
I
would
still
hope
like-
you were respecting.
I don't think nobody was wrong.
You don't have. You don't
You know
have.
what I'm saying?
It could go either way.
You don't have
I do.
to.
Nah, I do what I do openly and loudly because you can see what I do.
And
if
I think
if I didn't want to see it be seen, I do it behind closed doors. I let it be seen for a reason.
I like to get respect through fear.
Yeah, but I think what it is too is I think it depends on what the
I don't
person
think that's
does.
respect, though. I don't think it's
Get
respect.
respect.
But I think it
through
depends on the
fear.
person.
Because
Because what are you doing in
You're gonna
life?
hate me.
Right?
Like,
You're not gonna
What are you
respect
doing
me.
in life?
Like if you smart, people will respect them.
Like he said, mafia, right? If you're doing that kind of stuff in life and you're just putting fear in people and you're just an asshole and you're doing people wrong, that's different. But if you're a person that has integrity and that has value,
just don't fuck around,
and just
like,
don't fuck
right.
with me.
Yeah,
So I think
you don't fuck around.
it really depends on the person.
The respect will
So
fall
we're
in
all
line.
kind of
It-
right.
it-
I think
it
so.
You know what I'm
comes-
saying?
it
We're all
comes.
kind of right. It depends on the person.
Yeah.
For sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, but appreciate y'all rolling up, man. Love the discussions and shit. We covered a lot of good, solid ass shit. And anytime, just so everybody knows, now y'all see a lot of this collab going through, whether it's their studio, our studio, and shit like that, man. We're gonna do a lot of work together. Get this shit together for the IE.
It'll happen again.
Do it.
Sure.
Inland
Yeah.
Empire, man.
Yeah, for sure. But all right, man. Thank y'all for coming out again. And BBC Podcast, we out.
Jip.
Yep.